We will talk about the statement control options in SAS. Statement options contains two types of options, that is local statement options and global statement options. First we'll talk about the local statement options. Local statement options used only inside the data step, and global statement options used for both data step or proc step. Okay, clear? So these statements, local statements used inside the data step only, and this global statement options used for data step or proc step. Okay, either data step or proc step. Clear? So first, what local statements are there, we will see here clearly. Okay, so local statement options, in that we have set statement. Set statement is nothing but, before that also I have explained you, it copies the data from one data set to another, or otherwise we can say reads the data from the existing data set, or we can say set statement is used to create a new data set by using the existing data set. Okay, there are three ways to say what is the purpose of set statements means. There are three ways to say the answer. Okay, next is the syntax. So you can see the syntax here. Data, new data set. So set statement will write here, and existing data set will write here. Okay, existing data set is nothing but a previous or old data set. Clear? Then run semicolon. So we can copy one-to-one data set. Yes. So here I am using only one data set. Okay, for one-to-many data set, what we'll do is we'll create three data sets here. Okay, three new data sets I'm creating. D1 space D2 separated by a space D3. Clear? So we can copy one-to-many data sets. So we can create a multiple data sets also. Okay. Keep this note, when we create multiple data sets in each data set wise, I need some columns. Then I write keep drop options in the set statement. Okay. See, this is my data sets, multiple data sets. Okay. For each data set, I want, suppose, ID and age. Here also ID and age. Here also ID and age. So we can write here keep is equals to ID, age, close parenthesis, semicolon. You can write here. But in this data set, I want ID, okay, max, ID, physics, ID, chemistry, like that. Different variables. Okay. For that purpose, where we will write? In the data statement, we will write. Here only we will open parenthesis and we will close the parenthesis. We will write keep equal to ID max, keep equal to ID physics, like that. Clear? So when we create multiple data sets and each data set wise I need different columns, then I write keep drop in the data statement. So local statement options we'll talk about. First we'll talk about the set statement. Okay, first I'm writing the data step. My data set name is AA here, ID. Okay, I'm giving the variables here, and the cards. My ID is 101. Okay, first person scored 34 marks in the max. Next, economics, he scored 67. Okay, third, he scored 89. Like that, second person also scored 56 in maths and 78 in economics, and 60 in civics. So these two things I'll write here, two observations. Then afterward I am writing proc print data equal to, my data set name is AA semicolon, then run semicolon. Okay, so this is my data set. Okay, I am running. When I run this, you can see here my variables and my observations here. Clear? So this is my data set, right? Set statement when we will write to create a new data set or to copy the existing data set. This is my existing data set, right? This is the old data set. Okay, now for that I'm writing my new data set name is BB. Okay, semicolon. Then set my old data set name is AA. Okay, semicolon, run, semicolon. And after that I'll write proc print data equal to my new data set name is BB, that's why I'm writing BB, then run, semicolon. So I have created a new data set. Okay, interview question. This is an important question, that how to create a new data set by using the set statement. Clear? You can say easily. So I can see how many variables, same as previous data set only we can able to see here. Okay, so this is one-to-one copying the data set. Okay, we can copy data set from one-to-one, means this is one data set. Okay, this is one data set, right? So we can copy the data from the existing data set to a new data set. Clear? So one-to-many data set we will see. We can copy the one-to-many data set also. Okay, see here, I'm writing data statement. After that AB, AC, AE, these are my data set names. I'm separating with a space. Okay, then I'm writing set. My old data set name is what? This previous data set name A, right? AA. Okay, semicolon, then run, semicolon. So when I run this, how many variables and how many observations you can able to see? What variables you can see? All the variables and all observations what I have given. Yes, 4 variables and 2 observations, right? Wait, I'm running this. Okay, in Explorer window, open libraries, work, and you can see what dataset names I have given: AB, AC, AE, right? So AB, where? Here. AB is here, AC is here, AE is here. So dataset is created. Yes. Okay. So I'm writing proc print data equal to, what is my new dataset names? These names, right? Yes, 3 are there. So shall we write here? Yes. Will it print our output, or it will give errors for you? We'll see. Okay. So these are my dataset names, right? New dataset names only we will write here in the proc step, right? So when I run this, okay, when I run this, it's not printing the output. Why? See, errors, a lot of errors. So from 20 to 202, syntax error. We can't give this multiple data sets in proc step. Okay, again you need to write this. Yes, proc print data. Now again 3 data sets, no? Totally how many data sets I have given? 3. I'm creating multiple data sets, right? So first data set is AB. Yes, proc print data is equals to AB. Second is nothing but AC, right? So I need to give AC. Then third data set is AC. Proc print data is equals to AC. So I'll run this one by one. Okay. So you can see 4 variables, 2 observations. Okay. Whatever the data is there in the previous data set, that only it will print. Okay. This is my AC data set, and I'm running one more thing. Is it working? Yes, it's working. So Don't give the new dataset names multiple datasets in the proc step. You should write 3 times. Okay, proc step you should write 3 times and give this different datasets. Okay, for each proc step give one dataset. Clear? So in the Explorer window also library AB dataset we will see here. You can able to see here like that. Okay. Now I want, okay, this is multiple data sets, right? I want in my AB, AC, AE data set only. So see, I'm giving the task here. Listen carefully. I want in my AB, AC, AE data set only 3 variables, that is M, E, C. So which option you'll use? I want only these 3 variables. So you can remember, right? Variable control options. In that we want selecting variables. For to select variables, what we will use? Keep option, right? So I want only 3 variables for these different data sets. I want only 3 variables. Okay, so for that purpose, set my data set name or existing data set name is A. After that only we'll open and we'll write no open parenthesis, right? In the data step we will write this. So keep equal to MEC. Clear? So I'm running. So you can see MEC. Clear? Okay, this is one more data set. This is one more data set. Clear? This is ID is that thing. You can see here MEC. Okay. You can use drop also if you want to drop ME. Okay, if you want to drop C, then what you'll do? No difference. Drop, we will write equal to C. Okay, drop equal to, so I'll run only one thing here. Clear? Drop C. So C variable is dropped. Clear? This task is done. You can able to solve this task, right? Okay, one more task I'll give, that is, okay, I have created multiple data sets, right? So this is clear, no? Drop, keep, where you'll use for different data sets. I want the same, yes, I want the same columns or observations. For that purpose we'll use this drop, keep options in the set statement. It's clear, no? Yes, to print the same variables in the different data sets we'll use this. I hope it's clear right now. Okay, one more task I'll give. This is my data set. Okay, so and I have created a new data set, that is A1, A2, A3. Clear? These, how many data sets? A1, A2, A3, 3 data sets I have given. Okay, so existing data set is AA, and I'm printing each data set in each proc step. Clear? So my task is that these are the different data sets, right? I want in my A1 data set only 2 variables, that is ID and M, and in my A2 data set I want only 2 variables, that is ID and E, and in my A3 data set I want only 2 variables to be printed, ID and C. How can I give that? Can't write here, no. For the different data sets, okay, we want the same columns, same variables. For that purpose we have written here keep option, but I don't have any chance to keep here because I want my data set A1 only 2 variables, that is ID and M. So how? So beside the data set, so we'll write open parenthesis beside the A1 data set, keep equal to ID M. Okay, in my A2 data set I want, yes, keep equal to ID E. In my A3 data set I want only two variables, that is keep equal to ID C. This is clear. So I'll run this. Okay, first I am running what data set I am running? A1 data set. So A1 data set, what it will print? Yes, ID and M it will print. Okay, you can see here clearly that it is printing ID M. Similarly, I want my data set A2 ID and E. Will it print? Yes. So you can see IDE in which data set? You can see that A2, right? And similarly A3 is printing ID and C. Okay, this is clear. Okay, and one more task, easiest task I am giving, that I want in my A1 data set, instead of M I want max. In A2 data set, instead of E I want economics. In the A3 data set I want civics. In set statement, if you write means, see different variables we are selecting for one data set, right? IDM, IDE, IDC. You can't write here. You should, instead of keep, you can write rename, or you can write beside here. You can write here, right? Rename equal to, two parentheses we will use. Yes, yes, M equal to max. Okay, and in the A2 after E we'll give space and rename equal to open parenthesis. Okay, and E equal to economics. Similarly for A3 we will give space and we'll write a rename option. Rename equal to open parenthesis, yes, C equal to civics. Okay, I am running first A1 data set. What it will print? ID and M or max? Max. Yes, so it will print ID also, right? So I am running here. So you can see instead of M we can able to see the max here, max variable. Okay, and I am running this A2 data set. Instead of E you can see economics. Okay, and last I am running this A3 data set. Instead of C you can see civics. This is clear. Sum statement. Sum statement means, sum statement is a local statement option, right? It is an expression statement. Okay, we can add two or more variables and we can create new variable. So we use plus operator. It works only for the numeric values. Okay, so this is the syntax. Data, dataset name, semicolon. Input, I am giving variable names. After that we will write this syntax. This is a syntax for the sum statement. New variable is equals to variable 1 plus variable 2. Okay, semicolon. After that you will write cards, observation and run. Okay, so in another way also you can write data, this is my new data set name, and set existing data set. After that set statement you can write the syntax of the sum statement here. Clear? For missing values, suppose in my data set I have missing value. For that purpose my answer is missing only. Okay, if 10 plus 10 plus missing value will gives the missing value only. Now we will discuss about the sum statement, sum option. Okay, I'll select this and I'll type control question mark. You can comment like this. Okay, my video is there, shortcut keys video, a 1-minute video. Go in shorts and watch it. Okay, shortcut keys, all shortcut keys, what we will use, you can see there. Okay, it will be clear for you. Okay, I'm copying the same data set, don't worry. So when we will use sum option is nothing but a expression option, yes, and we use plus sign for sum, yes, you know sum means what? Addition, right? We'll use plus operation. Okay, to add two or more variables, values, we'll use sum option, and it will create a new variable also. Okay, it will create a new variable also. So for that we need to create a new data set, that is data test. I'm writing my new data set name, and set my old data set name is AA, then semicolon, then run semicolon. Otherwise you can write after input, that is new variable name. New variable name is sum I'm writing, otherwise total. What I'm writing? Total equal to, I want to add this max electronics and civics marks values, these, okay, three. I want to add this three variable values. So for that purpose I am using the syntax of sum option, that is total new variable is equals to m plus e plus c semicolon. Okay, I am running this. You can see the total means we are adding a new column, new variable, yes, and you can see the total marks. When we add these three variables we'll get this 190. Okay, clear? You can use the sum syntax here, or otherwise if a task is given that to create a new data set and use the sum option, means after set you can write that total equal to, yes, m plus e plus c semicolon. So I'll remove here whatever I have given here, I'll remove, and we'll see it will work out or not. I need to give proc print data equal to, my new data set name is test, that's why I'm writing test. Okay, so I'm running this particular thing. So you can see here total. So I am adding only these three variables, so you will get this thing. Okay, one more thing is there, that if missing values are there, how can we do? Yes, simple. See, I have changed the observations values. See here, m is 10, e is 10, c is 10 here. Okay, so when you add 10, 10, 10, what will be the answer? 30. Okay, in total variable it will display 30, and here 10 plus 70 plus this dot is for what? Numeric variable, right? Dot is period is represented by numeric variable, right? This sum operator will use for this yes, sum option will be used for numeric values only. This you should keep in your mind. Okay, so when we add 10 plus 70 plus this period, okay, when you add this 10 plus 70 plus dot, what will be the answer? Will it give 80 or missing value? First I'll run this. I'm adding the total m plus e plus c. I want to add a new variable, okay, and I'm adding all the m max economics civics marks also. So when I'll run this, you can see here total 30, that is nothing but 10 plus 10 plus 10 is 30, but 10 plus 70 plus a dot, so it will give you dot here. So in interview they may ask this, and I hope it's clear for you about the sum option. It will work only for the numeric variable, not for the character variable. If my video is helpful for you, then please do subscribe and share to your friends, so that they may also have knowledge on SAS,